we got the mega superstar in the building right now. Like, you know how when you go for a boxing match, they're always trying to say, how many knockouts on technical? What? This man is just dressed in white, shades in the studio. He goes by the name of Wanda Banton. Original. So first and foremost, how did that Wanda Banton name come to be around?
It started as Wonder Boy. Because I used to play football really good back in the days.
Oh.
And I was really small and I was taking on the big boys. So they used to call me Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy.
Yeah. So,
but let me tell you, you used to play football very well. How comes you don't play for Super Eagles?
I would say I really didn't get the opportunity to do so, but I was really good.
Are you better than JJ Okocha at his prime?
JJ Banton.
So you're a small eagle.
No, I'm a super. I had potentials though, but JJ not JJ. You know what I mean? JJ is just legend.
JJ is a bad man.
Yeah, man.
So you used to play football. What position?
I used to play from the wing. I used to play from the flank. I used to play 7 or 11. Yeah, that's my wing.
Okay, now that we're talking football.
Yeah.
What team? Manchester.
I'm a Chelsea fan. Straight up.
Get this man out of the studio. What are you doing? Like, who supports Chelsea?
Me.
You?
Me.
Why?
And a whole lot of people like
No. Why would you support Chelsea?
That's like the pride of London. That's the best team in the world.
No, London's bridge is burning down. That's what. Like, hey. So, okay, now that we're talking football, of course, in literally maybe about 17 days or so, right? Other than supporting your home country, what other teams are you supporting at the World Cup this time around?
Because of how I feel about the Brazilian team, I really want Brazil to win a World Cup. I want to feel that. I want to have that feeling. I don't know why.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay, because
I'm a big Neymar fan.
You're a big Neymar fan.
Yeah.
Man, you don't think Nigeria can win?
We're not going to the World Cup.
Oh yeah, actually, you guys are not going. Yeah. Sorry.
Sad. That's really sad.
That was actually very, very sad.
So sad.
Yeah, I remember the whole scandal to do with all of that. That was quite. Yeah. So okay, Brazil. What else?
What other team? Africa, Senegal. So I'm supporting Senegal from Africa because I really love Mane.
Sadio. Yeah, Sadio's, well, he's doing good now.
He's making us proud.
He's making us proud. Now, let's take it back to music, man. So, you were playing football. You were, Wonder, doing your thing. Wonder Boy. How did you transition into music?
Shout out to my older bro. He was in a group. They used to make music, like they used to compose, write in our parlor, in our house. So they were like 4, my brother and 3 of his friends. So that's how I really got to know about music. Like I fell in love with music. Then I used to follow them to the studio to watch them record.
Yes.
When I wasn't playing soccer, you feel me? So that's how I was like, yo, I really love this thing. I really can compose songs.
So when you weren't playing soccer, you were in the studio watching your big brother and his group
make music.
What about school? Because every single person in Nigeria, you have to go at some point to do a course in something.
Yes.
Were you attending school at some point?
Yeah, of course. I went through primary school, secondary school.
Yeah.
I was in the university. I used to study civil engineering.
Oh, yeah. I tell you. What university?
River State University.
River State.
Yeah. That's
civil engineering. Like, you guys, why would you leave civil engineering for music?
Because at the time when I used to go to classes. I wasn't a bad student. I was fair, I was going to classes. I was taking my studies really seriously, but deep down I knew this wasn't what I wanted to do. Like this wasn't going to give me that genuine joy and fulfillment that I need in life. So I had to take that really risky decision. My dad really wasn't happy with it. Like we didn't speak for a while. He was like, yo, that's not my son anymore. Like you can't say you're not going to go to school and study civil engineering. My son can't be a musician, you feel me? So all those stuffs happen because he's really big on education. It's like the professor kind of guy.
You have to be.
You feel me? So it was a journey, bro. It wasn't all smooth, but we thank God for where we are today.
So I've been reading a lot about you, and I can hear and I see when I listen here, and you're a bit of dancehall, a bit of that influence, right? So let's take it back. who are your dancehall influences?
Growing up, when I started listening to music, like really was Sean Paul.
Hey, just give me the love.
Yeah, it was Sean Paul, it was Benny Man. Basically it was Sean Paul and Benny Man. Back then I used to listen to a lot of Sean Paul music. Then traditional, because I'm from River State, Port Harcourt.
Yes.
Like we had some really good artists that made really amazing music. So I listened to lots of them while I was growing up.
Yeah. Man, I like that. Now I met Benny Man once.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, he'd actually come here for like a radio show back in the day, right? And he was actually walking up some stairs.
Wow.
Right? Like a spiral, and he tripped and fell. Imagine.
For real?
Like a dancehall idol. That was actually a very dramatic time. Now I want to get into your song No Wahala. How did this come around? Of course, No Wahala, first and foremost.
Yeah, No Wahala.
Yeah.
That was my state of mind then, and those words that I used to sing to make that music were words I needed to hear. You feel me? So that was how I was feeling. So I just decided to put it in music. Yeah, I heard the beat. Shout out to Blaze Beat. The beat was amazing. Shout out to Mickey, the guitarist. The guitarist on the track was like this. He was really essential on that creation.
Yes.
You feel me? So I was in the studio with them and we composed the beat. I was listening to the beat for like 30 minutes, and the only thing that came to my mind was just be true to myself, like to make music that comes from my heart. I was feeling, not just making random music.
What time was it when you guys were?
It was like 4 p.m. Like
4 p.m.
Yeah.
Man, I thought this is like a 4 a.m. song.
Nah, right? it was during the day.
4 a.m. when you're just like No Wahala.
It was during the day. But when you're in the studio, the game is you don't know what's going on outside.
Yeah,
like it's all padded. You don't know if it's daylight or.
Yes.
And that recording really didn't take so much time. It was like 1 hour and I was done.
Wow. Yeah. So now, just before we get into it, right? Do you prefer going into the studio at night or during the day?
I make most of my music at night. Yeah, at night. I rarely record it in the daytime. Like that.
So this is an exception.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now I want to throw it back to the year 2018, thereabout, right? You drop a mega song called African Woman.
Yeah.
What is the intention of this song? Was it one of those ones where your label was like, my brother, drop this one? What was it?
There's a story behind the song because I write songs for people and I produce too. So it was I was writing a song for a South African artist. You feel me? They wanted a song based on like the African vibe, you feel me? So I was making the song, I made it to a point, then I sent it to them and they were like, it's too slow and they need it to be like, the tempo needs to come up a bit. So I had to do something else for them. Then a couple days after I listened to this song again that I was making, I was like, yo man, this stuff is really good. So I finished it. Shout out to my boss Adasakuki, he really influenced that record also. It was like, yo, this is a tune, you need to finish it.
You need to finish it.
Yeah, so I worked on it and that's how we got African Woman. That's like actually one of my most favorite songs.
Oh really?
I swear,
I mean, it did very, very well. Continental, smash, played everywhere, influenced so many different people borrowing from it as well. Covers and all
how did you know that?
I be in the music.
Bro, that record actually changed it changed something in the music scene.
Yes.
You understand? In Nigerian music scene and Africa at large, because the bounce was different. It was like dun, dun, dun. There's something about it that people like, you know what I'm saying.
I get you.
Yeah.
So are you one of those people, because you write music, right? So I talked to different people and you just mentioned your guitarist on the previous song, right? What instrument do you use to write, or are you just one of those guys who write straight up?
Because I'm a producer also, you feel me? So most times I just play with melodies, and because for me it's the melodies first. From the melodies that then I get to the writing proper, you feel me? So I just play with melodies, I can find my way with my keyboard.
Yeah,
you understand?
Find your way.
I'm an FL head, Fruity Loops. I use it a lot. You feel me? So I just load in samples and you get me, just chop it here and there and get something and I start writing.
I like that. That. Before we get into African Woman, who are some of the producers from back home that you really be messing with? Who are some of them?
Shout out to the producer of my most recent record, Ego. His name is Pim's Beat. Actually, all my skills, all my production skills, I actually credited to him because I watched him produce, then I got inspired. I was like, this is really cool. You understand? Because his process is really quite simple and it's really musical. So shout out to Pim's Beat. I actually learned most of the things I know today from him. Pim's Beat, Eddie Roll, that's my brother from Port Harcourt. We used to make music. We made lots of music together. There's Mycon. There's Blaze Beats, the no Wahala
Blaze
guy.
Beats, yes. Tell me some names, like two guys some mega names that are known. Who are some of the guys who like you go like, hey, okay, I can see that. That
really inspired me.
Yeah.
I love Don Jazzy is crazy.
OG.
See, Don Jazzy is crazy for real. I feel like they don't even talk about it as much as they should. You feel me? Sometimes I go to listen to the old because I'm a big Wonder Cole fan.
Yeah.
I'm a big Mohis fan. I'm a Mohis fan as a whole. You feel me? I go to listen to these records from years ago and I'm like, this guy is from the future because what is this? And SARS on the beach. That's like my legend. You feel me? I love Jews. I love the African.
Do you know how
Jews actually influence my music, my production a lot because I love how it infuses the African vibe into everything that he makes. It's really African. You feel me? Yeah.
So who's the one person, if I was to tell you, listen, someone's about to call me to work on a collaboration with you, a producer, who would you say, yes, let's do it yesterday?
A producer. For real, man, I'm going to work with Pim's Beat.
Yeah?
We have a chemistry that we can never go wrong.
Okay.
It's not about who's the biggest or that's really who I'm really comfortable with. If I'm to make like a producer, artist album or something like that, you feel me, I'll go with Pim's Beat anytime, any day.
All right. Hey, listen, how did you and man like Cranium, first and foremost, right? Let me tell you, if there's one thing that you obviously know this by now, right? But I'll tell you this, Kenya and dancehall. Mad. Guys love it. And Cranium is one of those guys that people absolutely love, right?
Wow.
So now if you're vibing with Cranium, correct, guys are definitely going to mess with you as well. That's the way. But tell me, so how did this collaboration come to be about? Was it one of those things where you were like, yo, Cranium, I did a song with you? Like, reaching out to him and his team.
Yeah, there's a story around this one also. Shout out to Mr. Easy.
Hey!
I actually sent the song to Mr. Easy for a collaboration and he listened to it and he was like, yo, this is a tune and I'm not sure I'm the right person for this song, but I have somebody in mind. Like, I actually have two people. It was like, I have Cranium and I have Bonobo in mind, but I can get to Cranium faster. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I'm a big fan of Cranium. I listen to his music all the time because I'm a huge dancehall fan.
Yes.
You feel me? So that was like so huge for me. Shout out to Mr. Easy and the Empower platform. Yeah, man, big up.
I love it. Empower platform, that was actually quite big. That was what, 2019?
Yeah, 2019, 2020.
Yeah, man. Mr. Easy now about to get married to a billionaire's daughter.
He's almost a billionaire too.
He's almost a billionaire. He's like, call my father-in-law. Hey, that's a massive one. Man. Cranium. He has such a very, very unique voice, man.
Yeah, man. Big up to Cranium. I actually met him for the first time in Belgium this year. Like, since we met this.
Rotterdam.
Yeah, Rotterdam. Sorry, man. Rotterdam, Netherlands. Yeah, Rotterdam.
Wow. Like, that must have been some real love right there, man. But I like the song. I really, really like it. Listen, we could chop it up the whole time. I know you got a major club appearance that's happening. What's happening tomorrow, man?
Yeah, man. I'm at Vegas Club opening tomorrow live. So if you're here, man, pull up, let's have fun. Come make me dance like no Wahala.
That's definitely. I know there's a lot of. There's about to be a lot of Hennessy, Monster, Red Bull, all of that.
just
Look,
come and have
look
fun.
at your manager just smiling. Yeah, I know. Ice water.
He's ready to have fun.
It's gonna be a vibe, man. So make sure you follow. What are your Instagram handles so that they can follow you and check you out where you're gonna be tomorrow?
Wonder Banton, WonderBanton. Wonder Banton on Instagram, Wonder Banton on Twitter.
Yes.
Life of Wonder Banton on Snapchat. That's for ladies only. Wonder Banton music on TikTok. Yeah, man.
Everywhere. All right, man. Much appreciated. Of course, I can't wait to connect with you at home. And where'd you spend more time?
Now it has to be Paris.
Really?
It has to be Paris.
Oh.
Because throughout this year, I haven't been at home in Lagos for a while.
Yes.
I've been in Paris almost all the time. But from Paris, I go to like every other places I have to be at, like London, Belgium, Rotterdam. But Paris is like the place I spend the most time this year.
Paris is like home now.
Yeah, c'est beau.
Oui, ça va.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come check you. All right. There you have it. Wonder Banton in the place.
For the special love.